Welcome back to another video, guys. We got a pretty action-packed video for you today, starting it off with Jake going wood duck hunting. Then we're gonna flip it over to Warb, who's down in Missouri doing a bunch of scouting right now, trying to find spots for his next few hunts here. And then whatever happens with the Muzz team tonight. Muzzleloader season just kicked in here in Iowa, so this is our first day out here. And over the last 34 days, me and Walker have been out hunting with the bow, and it's been really hot and super calm. So we've kind of been going after does, but we've been struggling to kill one of those even. What we found over the last week is that a lot of the deer are going to water, and the last 2 evenings we've set up on water holes. We've seen several does and a 1 2-year-old buck. Definitely keying in on where the water's at right now. But after today, the weather's supposed to take a turn for the better. It's gonna get real windy tomorrow, and then the temperature's supposed to drop a good amount. If we don't get anything tonight, I think we'll have a real good chance here throughout the rest of the week. But with that, let's get in the video.
Alright, it's opening day of duck hunting here, and me and Colby are gonna go and film a couple buddies of ours. Said there's a couple dozen woodies in here yesterday, so hopefully they come back today.
What's the dog's name?
Scout?
Scout. You alright, Scout? You'll get used to it.
Last year when we hunted, we set up over there, and they all come right through this opening and drop straight in. They tried to land like right along here and in the middle. Yesterday when I scouted, they were all along here and out there on that side. And this is actually an oak tree over there that's dropping acorns, so that's probably why they're in here.
Woody's like that.
Yeah, and they probably literally walk up on the bank here, I'd assume too.
Dude, there's ducks down there.
Did you hear that, Colby? That gunshot?
Which one's a drake?
Shoot one to the left there.
Want me to send her?
Yeah, sure. I'll keep coming in. I think I got both of them.
Yeah, you got both of them.
You can shoot next. They'd come straight off through the trees right there. That sounds so
Good girl here. Good girl.
I thought I seen them come through, and then I couldn't see them. All of a sudden they were right here.
These two came right through here, and then there were 2 more that came from our...
Very nice. Good girl.
I think it was a drake and a hen.
Yeah.
Here. Heel.
You shoot the next few times,
Heel.
Logan.
No. Heel. Hey. Hey. Heel. Sit.
Oh.
She'll eat, I know that.
Huh?
She'll eat, I know that.
It don't matter.
Bring it here. Come on.
They'll be good on
Hey.
the grill.
Bring it here. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Sit. Drop it. Good girl, friend.
I'm shooting 200 right now.
Way to get that average up earlier.
Skunk's out now. We were sitting here as nice as cloudy, because if it was clear, they show up so early
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So when none had showed up before shooting light, I was actually kind of happy. I hate waiting for like 10, 15 minutes.
And they're all
Yeah,
spooking
they're
off.
swimming, yeah, and flying off and stuff. To the right, Logan. To the right. Dropping in 2 of them. Shoot the
Scalp. Good girl here.
Okay.
Heel. Good. Drop it.
Oh my God, in case
Heel.
one comes
Heel.
in.
Hey. Heel. Pretty one. It's a pretty one.
one to the right. That's a drake, too. Drake.
Heel. Hey. Heel. That's naughty.
I could see that one. There's probably people that'd probably miss that like me. The leaves.
Back. Good.
There you should see.
Good. Good girl here.
Is that a young drake?
Hey, he looks pretty colored to me.
Yeah, he looked real
He's
pretty.
got a pretty, like, kind of goldenish bottom.
Yeah, he's kind of
Probably,
nice.
probably got your band on him for you.
He's all hooded up.
Oh yeah.
Good girl. Guess I'm gonna have to put her leash back on her. Come on, you. She's pretty. Drop it.
Craft a 30-minute band on that lady. That's a pretty one.
Here you go, sir. Great shooting.
Thank you.
That was a good one on that.
Yeah.
Might have to come put a minnow trap into this thing.
Yeah.
Summer. There's shiners in here.
Uh-huh. You come right over our heads on this one.
Yeah. All I heard, its wing hit a branch. I come over and I heard that, and then there's directly in. I think that's only like probably like the 6th or 7th one that's been in here though.
Yeah.
I saw at least 15, 20 yesterday at 3 o'clock. I'm sure they'll be.
Them geese will come in this pond.
Give them a couple honks and turn them.
Geese love tight little pond like this.
Are you gonna go in the morning? Are you going again in the morning or not?
Yeah.
Everybody might shoot a buck tonight, and
Yeah.
you might be up pretty late.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he shoots that one he posted pictures of.
The drop tine.
That thing, that drop time's like 9 inches.
Oh yeah.
That's a drop time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Here we go.
see that one dove again.
There he's by the bank. I see him over there under that yellow tree.
Oh, I see. Here, take her over for that one. Yeah, take her for that one. We'll get him.
Scout sees it. She's got it.
You do, bring it here.
Good girl.
Come on. Huh? Yeah, I played a fast machine. She might be peeing right now.
Is that what she's doing?
Probably.
I thought it was. Like,
Zindoni!
hoop slots.
All done. Well, that's probably more action than Zynga and Walker got into if I had to guess, but hopefully I'm wrong. We used the frame packs last year for that one. That was actually
The duck hole, whatever you guys called it.
I'm down here in a thermal hub this morning, and that's kind of a low spot or a little creek bottom with several ridges that dump down and into it. These are really tricky spots to hunt because of the wind. But I dropped in off a ridge. I found one rub a while ago, just been hiking through miles of these open woods. Found one rub on one of these ridges. So I hit that trail that rub was on, and I took it clear down into this thermal hub. Now I ain't found a single rub in this whole thermal hub, but I've seen 8 or 10 beds in it. A bunch of fresh droppings down here. There's a couple chinkapin oak trees in the bottom of this thing that are dropping. There's quite a bit of deer sign right here, and as I was slipping up through here, I heard a deer get up out here in front of me, right back behind the camera. We've got kind of a bluff right there with a ridge that dumps down. There's a trail that comes off there. Kind of the same thing over here. There's a trail that comes down here, a trail that comes down there. And then right up here in the flat spot, these deer are bedding in here. There's a big bed right there, and whatever that crap is. There's another bed up there, droppings underneath that chinkapin right there. I don't like not seeing any buck sign, but it looks like a big family group of does has been in here. And that's something I'm gonna pay attention to as we inch closer to the rut here, because I might be able to slide into this thermal hub for a morning hunt and let the thermals pull my scent down the creek right here. I gotta think bucks will be zipping in and out of here if these does are bedded in here with any sort of regularity, which it looks like there is, judging from the amount of beds that are just right in here. And there's beds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, all up through there in this little half-acre spot. These ridges are so wide open in this particular area that it doesn't offer a lot of good bedding cover, but down here in the bottom, quite a bit better. And they got water down here too, which is another plus. There's some rubs. Right there. Right here. Oh, I don't know if that's from this year or not. Yeah, that deer have been in here thick. Lots of tracks right in here. There's a little acorn left that they didn't get. We're gonna start finding buck sign here real soon. That's a pretty good little trail right through here. Old rub on it, running right up there at the base of this little bluff. Lots of acorns I'm walking on right here. Lots and lots of acorns. They really seem to like those chinkapin acorns. Fresher rub right here where they snapped that off. There's a couple rubs going up that side hill right there where this trail comes down and meets right here. Cuts up. It's an interesting spot. That one's from this year for sure. Not super old. That bluff trail come off right there in that bottom. They're coming right up through this thing. Just came up from that thermal hub onto one of these little secondary ridges or points. Saw a little bit of feeding sign, one rub, looked like he was a month old or so. But then I walked up on this. Really fresh scrape right here. It's got pea in it, where a deer walked right by it this morning. It's an old licking branch there that's been broke off years past. But that's a good sign right here. This is a good looking little ridge that dumps off in here. Not a lot of buck sign on it, but that is a fresh scrape. Just was here this morning. Doe bedding down below. Some rubs and stuff in that travel corridor, which down in that thermal hub would be tough to hunt, but up here on top of this finger ridge, I could blow a consistent wind up here and get at these things maybe. Ideally hunt this with a wind blowing right down the ridge or right this direction. Pretty good white oak right there that would work. Or this split white oak right here. Got some cover up towards the top. This definitely seems like a place you'd kill one in the rut, especially right above that doe bedding. Gosh, look at that. Well, I just got in from scouting. I know it's early October, but I wore these kind of tan colored work pants out there, and I was absolutely covered in ticks when I got back to the car. I mean, there had to have been 200 or 300 seed ticks crawling all over these pants. Luckily, they're just regular tan work pants and I could see them real well. So I'm gonna go ahead and treat these with some permethrin because I'm planning to scout and hunt in these pants for the next week or two. So I'm gonna treat them right now and hang them up. But my plan moving forward here is Miles is really wanting to go back out bow hunting, and this weekend here in Missouri, we've got our antlerless only gun hunt. And he's also wanting to get him a doe. So here for the next several days, my plan is just going to be revolved around him and getting him out there either with his bow or trying to get him a doe with his gun.
Can we go tomorrow if we don't get one today?
Maybe. It's been a full day scouting this week, found some really good stuff. Supposed to have some cooler weather moving in next week, and hopefully I'll be able to get back out there and get after him in that same spot where I got into all the sign on that last video. But anyway, that's it from here. Back to Ted.
It's about 3:30 and we're heading back into the spot where Walker and I saw those bucks in that first video. If you guys remember that last video that we posted, Walker and I saw some pretty nice bucks. That's the same spot we're at right now. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon and we are walking in there to try and make a setup. It's the first afternoon hunting with the muzzleloader, and we know that these bucks were in here on Monday, so That's been about 4 or 5 days ago now. But this afternoon we got a little better wind. We got a straight west wind and it's picking up pretty good. We got a steady breeze about 8 to 10 mile an hour. So that's a little bit different than what we've been dealing with the last few days. It's been pretty much dead calm and pretty warm. But this afternoon we're have a little bit of wind cover to our advantage. So tonight we got myself, Walker, and my girlfriend Sadie is tagging along with us. So we'll see how it goes. But we're either gonna set up on this same knob here where we set up the first day, or we might try and push in a little bit and see if we can find a setup a little bit closer to where those bucks came out. There's tons of tracks here with all kinds of duck potato down in this bottom and lots of thick bedding cover, so I think we got a pretty good chance. We also went and picked up a doe tag this afternoon. If doe steps out, gives us a good shot, we'll take that opportunity too. We're right here at this knob right now, so we're gonna ease up there and take a look and decide where we want to go from there. Best wind we've had all week. Right back behind us. What do you think about it? Looks good. Bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Ain't hard. Look at this. We've hit the jackpot. Last time we were in here, I lost both these. We knew right where they were, but we haven't got back in here to fetch them. But that's a good start. I see it. It's gonna come right behind that willow. This willow on the left, probably see it. There's another buck right where he's walking by, I think. Still see him. Did you see him? When I first saw him, I couldn't tell how big his rack was. So I could have shot him right there, but I didn't know if I wanted to or not. That was pretty exciting. Yeah. I just did a couple grunts on the tube, and pretty much right after I grunted, that spike got up and ran up through here. This other buck got up. I think he was maybe right here in front of us the whole time, because the first place we saw him was right out in front of us. Just got up and walked to the woods. I wasn't sure if I wanted to shoot him or not. I didn't get a great look at his rack before, when I'm kind of glad I didn't. Well, that was about a perfect opportunity right there. He'd come by at 50 yards or so, broadside. It's still early yet. It's only first day of Muzz. Alright, we're gonna work our way back to that knob where we sat the other day. There's a green patch down there where does, deer in general, like to hang out and eat. Our wind's kind of been drifting back into this cove for the last 10 minutes or so here, so I don't really think anything's gonna pop out here. But we're gonna go back up here and see if we can see one. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight. We had a pretty close call with a pretty nice buck this afternoon. He made it through up into the woods, and we didn't see any other deer after that. At last light, we were working our way back down this way, see if we could catch a doe or something out here in this green duck potato and stuff, but no such luck. So the Muzz tag lives to see another day. We got high winds tomorrow, so, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I don't know, Sadie. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Time of my life.
I had a great time too. We didn't want that buck anyhow. We're gonna shoot a bigger one than that. See y'all later.